welcome to Youth Spotlight, a podcast where we discuss issues that matters to the youth. And today we have another guest, and we're about to discuss the navigating college life, how to navigate college life, and we have our guest here,
Michael Mabanje.
and Michael Mubanje. So can you explain how we can navigate college life?
Navigating navigating college life can be both exciting and challenging for students.
Mm.
Like there are some key aspects to consider for a successful college experience, and some of them are like the first one is time management, which we need to prioritize tasks. Like use planners or digital calendars to keep track of classes, assignments, and deadlines. Break tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Establishing routines, like creating daily and weekly routines to balance academic responsibilities, extracurricular activities, and personal time.
So you're saying that students need to have time management. They need to use calendars to plan their daily activities.
Yeah. So the second one is our academic success. And under academic success, I have 2 points. And the first one is attending classes, which are regularly attending lectures and participating actively actively which can enhance understanding and retention of course materials. And also need to seek help, like utilize office hours, tutoring centers, and study groups. And if you are struggling with coursework, don't hesitate to ask professors or peers for clarification. And also you need to develop study habits under academic success. And this one, experiment with different techniques, like flashcards, summarization, group study to find what works best for you. And also the the third one, which is financial management. You need to create a budget.
Yeah, you need to have a budget, and we have already discussed in our last episode that a youth need to have a budget. Yeah.
Okay. So you create a budget, like track income from jobs, allowances, financial aid, and expenses. Use students discounts. Take advantage of discounts offered to students for transportation, food, and entertainment to save money. And also need to consider part-time work. A part-time job can help manage expenses and provide valuable work experience.
Yeah, a part-time job can give you something that you can have. So apart from students loans, you can also have a part-time job that it will be giving you some amount of money that you can take your life to another step.
Yeah. And so going further, there's a social life.
Yeah.
First, you need to get involved, like join clubs, organizations, or sports teams to meet new people and build a social network. Like engaging in campus activities can also enhance your college experience.
Yeah.
Like build relationships, connect with classmates, professors, and staff to create a support network. So networking can also help with academic and career opportunities.
So you need to socialize. You need to entertain with people.
Yeah.
Be friendly. Be approachable. You need to associate with everyone for you to better navigate the college life.
Yeah. So continuing with healthy and well-being, maintain a balanced lifestyle. You need to prioritize physical health by exercising regularly, eating nutritious meals, and getting enough sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, then there's no way you can acquire a healthy well-being.
Or doing well in academics.
Yeah, academic. Yeah.
You need to have a good sleep for about 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
So that you can plan your days better.
Yeah. And also you need to manage stress. Develop coping strategies such as mindfulness, meditation, or hobbies to handle stress, or seek support from campus counseling services if needed. And also need to make a living arrangement, like choose accommodations wisely, whether living on campus or off campus. Consider factors like location, cost, and roommate compatibility. Like develop life skills, like learn essential skills such as cooking, laundry, and budgeting to foster independence and self-sufficiency.
That is if you are staying off campus.
Yeah.
Because many on campus they provide the food, they cook on campus. But if you are staying off campus, you need to develop skills like cooking, laundry, and budgeting. Yeah.
Yeah. So because there are other students who do not know how to cook, so they need to cope with that.
Yeah, they need to develop a skill.
Yeah. So another point is explore career opportunities, like utilizing career services, take an advantage of career counseling, job fairs, and resume workshops offered by the college, or resume also. So internships and volunteering, like you need to seek internships or volunteer opportunities related to your profession or your field of study, so that you can get acquainted to it. You can know it better. Yeah, so these experiences can enhance your resume and build professional connections.
On that point, uh, internship or volunteering can also boost your can enhance communication.
Yeah.
Because you are there looking for a job and you are volunteering somewhere.
Yeah.
They may say, this boy, this girl is hardworking, so let's take him in and be working with us.
Yeah. Yes. So you can also stay flexible. You can also help people to stay flexible and open-minded. Students to stay flexible and open-minded, like embrace change and learn from mistakes. So according to embracing change, courage can bring unexpected challenges and changes, like stay adaptable and open to new experiences and perspectives. And also learning from your own mistakes, you need to view setbacks and learning opportunities, analyze what went wrong and how to improve in the future, so that you can avoid also repeating the same mistakes. So uh, the other one is planning for the future. Like you need to plan for your future. Like setting goals, like regular assess your academic and career goals, adjust your plans as necessary based on your evolving interests and experiences. And also you need to prepare for a life after college. And what are you gonna do after you are done with
after the college.
after you graduate pass. So start thinking about post-graduation plans, whether it's further education, entering the workforce, or exploring other options. Like navigating college life requires a balance of academic focus, social engagement, and personal well-being. And so, by adopting effective techniques and maintaining a proactive mindset, students can make the most of their college experience.
So you have explained about how students can navigate college life, and we know most of the students, or most of the youth are prone to mental health. So what mental health resources are available on campus?
Uh, Many college and university campuses offer a variety of mental health resources to support students' well-being. Like I got some are common resources available that I'm going to explain. But and here's the first one, which is counseling services. Individual counseling, which is professional counselors provide one-on-one support for personal, academic, and emotional issues. And there's a group therapy under counseling services. So it support groups focused on these groups are more focused on specific issues such as anxiety, depression, stress management, where students can share experiences and coping strategies.
So most of the universities have a therapist group that discuss stress with the youth. How they can manage to get through that.
Okay, so and there's this one, a crisis intervention. The number one is counseling services, and this is a crisis intervention. Like under it, there's a crisis hotlines, and many campuses have 24 or 7, which is 24 hours per week hotlines for students in immediate distress of crisis, offering confidential support and guidance. And also there's emergency counseling services under crisis intervention. This is an immediate counseling essentials for students facing urgent mental health crisis. And there's a workshops and seminars. This is the third one. And under it there's a mental health workshops, like education sessions on various topics such as stress management, mindfulness, coping strategies, and self-care. And also there's mental health awareness events under workshops and seminars, campaigns, activities aimed at promoting mental health awareness and reducing stigma.
So campus needs to have events that can promote the mental health awareness, and these and they can even promote a show that can relieve some stress to the youth. They can dance and celebrate.
Okay. So continuing, there's this one, peer. These are peer support programs. Peer support programs, and this is also crucial. And then there is this peer counseling. Trained student volunteers provide support and listening ear to their peers. And so there is student organizations under peer support programs, which are groups focused on mental health advocacy, awareness, and peer support. And there is wellness programs as also another point. And this is mindfulness and meditation classes, programs designed to teach relaxation techniques and mindfulness practices. And also under it there is this one they call it fitness and recreation. And this is access to gym facilities, fitness classes, and outdoor activities that promote physical and mental well-being.
Yeah. On that, outdoor activities can promote mental well-being by, since these students go out and do activities, they can interact and communicate with their other peers, and they can relieve the stress by telling each other how they navigate through those stresses.
And so it's gonna improve their health. So there's also this one. There's healthy centers and on-campus healthy services. These are on-campus healthy services and health center. And many campuses have health centers that offer both physical and mental health services, including counseling referrals, and there's a medical evaluation and assessment and treatment of mental health concerns by healthcare professionals. And there's also another point, which is online resources. And under it there's telehealth services, virtual counseling sessions, and mental health support available through online platforms, making it accessible for students. And also there is under it as well. There is also self-help tools, online resources, articles, and assessments related to mental health topics are available on the university's website. And also there's this one, they call it academic support services. ASS or AWS. Under it there is academic advising. Advisors can assist students with managing academic stress and helping them develop strategies for balancing coursework. And also there is disability services, like accommodations for students with mental health conditions, ensuring they have equal access to education opportunities. And also there's hotlines and external resources, like hotlines in the way we have mentioned before. National and local hotlines, that's under hotlines and external resources, and access to crisis hotlines and mental health resources available outside the campus for additional support. And there's also, and last one, which is last one I can remember. There's so many, but I'm just gonna say this one. Social media and online communities. And under it there is a campus social media page. Campus social media pages, like follow campus mental health initiatives on social media for tips, resources, and even notifications.
Students can follow pages that are online for all of the campus that provide tips and resources for and events notification about the activity that is going on, and about the mental health, the well-being. And there are a lot of tips and resources on online nowadays.
And the last example of social media and online communities, the last point under it, there is this one they call online support groups like forums and online communities that offer support and connections for students facing similar challenges. By utilizing these resources, students can like enhance their mental health, access support when needed, and develop effective coping strategies for academic and personal challenges. And it's essential for students to be aware of these resources and feel empowered to seek help.
So you have talked about extracurricular activities and some activities that students need to join. So how can students balance academics and the extracurriculars?
Okay. Balancing academics and extracurricular activities is essential for students to thrive in both areas, like to engage themselves in these both areas. Like, and there are some strategies to help manage, to help them. There are some tactics which can help them to balance effectively. And number one, there is set clear goals, academic goals. You need to define specific academic objectives like GPA targets, skills to develop, to maintain focus on studies.
So students need to set goals on for them to manage and to balance between academics and extracurricular because uh, when setting goals you can say that by this time I need to be at school, at this time I need to do extracurricular activities. You can't just focus on the extracurricular activities, then you fail. And also when you focus on the academic only, you fail the activity, extracurricular activity, and it may result in stress and anxiety.
And so under setting clear goals, there is this one, they call it extracurricular goals. And you need to identify what you hope to achieve through extracurricular activities, whether it's leadership skills, networking, or personal interests. Okay, so number two, there is the second strategy is creating a schedule. Okay, a schedule is like a plan. Yeah. So under it there is use a planner, like develop a weekly or monthly planner to map out classes schedules, assignment deadlines, and extracurricular commitments. And also need to prioritize tasks under creative schedule. And under creating a schedule, you need to prioritize tasks like allocate time blocks for studying, meetings, and activities. And also need to ensure that academic responsibilities take precedence, like taking before during busy periods. So we need to establish priorities. That's the third one. And the third strategy, we need to identify key activities and determine which extracurricular activities are most important or fulfilling, and also focus on those avoiding joining too many clubs, organizations which can ruin you, and also balance time commitments, assess the time required for each activity, and ensure it fits into your overall schedule without overwhelming you.
On that point, you have said that avoid joining too many clubs or groups or organizations. By joining these organizations, it is good because you can get resources and resources of mental health. But joining too many, there will be they have their schedules that we have a meeting at one. This you have to be here. You have to be here. You have to be at this organization and this and this and that at the same time, and you forget about school. You just be doing the organization like this.
Yeah, at the end you're gonna ruin everything.
Yeah.
So you need to balance. So also the this one, the fourth one, which you need to stay organized. Like keep track of deadlines. Like use digital tools or apps to set reminders, like alarms, like for assignments, due dates, meetings, and events. So you need to organize study materials, like maintain organized notes and resources for academic subjects to maximize efficiency during study sessions. And also you need to utilize your time well, your time wisely, like maximize small time blocks, like use short breaks between classes or during free periods to review notes, complete readings, or plan your next steps. And also combine activities when possible, like engage in studying in study groups that double as social gatherings, or choose extracurriculars that complement your academic interest.
Yeah, for example, on that point,
Yeah.
they are saying that we can join organization that matches our courses or our courses. For example, someone doing journalism can join debate competitions, speech competitions. Those organizations can also help to balance the academics. Yeah.
Together with the extra.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so uh, you need to practice effective time management. You need to manage time, like use the Pomodoro technique, and break study sessions into focused intervals, like 24 minutes, followed by short breaks to maintain concentration and productivity, and avoid procrastination, like tasks as soon as possible to prevent last minute stress, and ensure ample time for extracurricular activities, and also need to communicate with advisors and instructors. You need to seek guidance, like consult academic and advisors about course loads and scheduling to ensure a manageable workload, and also you need to inform instructors. Let professors know about your involvement in extracurriculars, and also uh, especially if you anticipate conflicts with class assignments or examples. What else? Yeah, like I already said, like take breaks, allow time for rest and relaxation to prevent burnout, like engage in self-care activities to recharge, and also the last one, which is reflect and evaluate. You need to reflect and evaluate. So assess your commitments, like periodically review your involvement in activities and their impact on academic performance. Be open to making changes if needed. Celebrate achievements, like acknowledge successes in both academic and extracurricular pursuits to stay motivated and maintain a positive outlook. And also, by implementing these strategies, students can effectively balance their academic responsibilities with extracurricular interests, enhancing their overall courage, experience, and personal development.
Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure being with you in this episode.
Thank you.